I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house.
Welcome to Quarantine Day 32. I'm going completely crazy out of my mind. But in other news, it's time to go through your weekly assignments. From here on out, deadlines are going to be just a little bit shorter. You're going to have a week for the most part to do your assignments. That's the way things are going to go for here on out for the foreseeable future. I'm going to go through what's similar about both Careers of Children and Psych, and then I'll go through what's different. So what is similar? You're watching this video. Good job. You did part of your assignment. Hopefully you're watching the whole thing. It takes me a long time to make these. Not like I have anything else to do, but please watch them because I put a lot of effort into them. Good. Okay, you watched it. Second thing that's similar, your discussion topic. Discussion topic is, what challenges are you facing in your online classes? Do you think this experience would make you more or less likely to take an online class in college? Hopefully you go to college or a trade school or whatever it is that you decide to do. Will you be more or less likely to take an online college or online class at this point? Other thing that's similar, take a BuzzFeed quiz. There's only one this time. Email me your result or upload it to Google Classroom. If you have access to Google Classroom, which most of you do because I can tell, please upload it as much as you can. Same with the discussion topic. There is a place where you can type it into. That was my cell phone. Look at me being hecka rude in class. Anyway, so tell me if you were surprised or not at your result. This time it's telling you what kind of person you are. My result was I'm people smart. So, and then the other things that are the same are extra credit. So first of all, your extra credit is sort of similar to last week. You can reach out to your mentor teacher from your internship or your buddy if you were in Tiny Town. The other thing is only do this if you have supplies, or please don't risk the safety of a family member or yourself to go to the store, but try to make a kid-friendly meal that you find on Pinterest and recreate it, try it out, and then write some kind of a review on it, and then post the recipe and the rating that you gave it to Google Classroom or email it to me. And then the third one, some of you know this already because I kind of like had a group chat going with some of you. Make a TikTok video or a YouTube video having to do with Psych or your student teaching internship or Tiny Town or whatever it is. Get creative, recreate a scene from your student teaching internship or Tiny Town. Teach us Freud concepts. I don't really care. You can lovingly poke fun of me. Rules are nothing illegal or explicit, nothing rude or mean. It has to be relevant to what we've learned or experienced in class, and have fun. You can email it, upload it, tag me on TikTok. My TikTok username is Mama Marp, and that is at Mama, M-A-M-A, Marp, M-A-R-P, so like marble, but no L-E at the end. The things that are different. So Careers of Children, YouTube, you're going to watch the Kearns Family Super Nanny video. That's in the YouTube playlist for Careers of Children, or it will be anyway. It's approximately 38 minutes. Oh my gosh. It's approximately 38 minutes. You're going to leave 3 brief thoughts on the children's and parents' behavior in the discussion section of my YouTube channel. So there is a discussion section of a YouTube channel, so please find it. A lot of you did not do this on your last assignments, so please be wary of that. Also, please use the video to complete at least 1 or 2 of your buddy observations. You do know what these are that you were assigned for your career portfolio, because you did have 8 that you were supposed to do for your career portfolio. If you had already done 8 buddy observations, don't worry about this then. And then keep this in your portfolio, the buddy observations. Don't worry about turning those in. Developmental Psych, you are going to watch 4 videos. They are each only like 3 minutes. They're called Middle Schoolers Be Like, and they are by a comedian who's kind of like acting like a middle schooler. It's pretty funny. Leave a comment describing your reaction to the videos in the discussion section of my YouTube channel. Again, find the discussion section In addition, please write one paragraph about how you might address a middle schooler's behavior, like that's displayed in the videos or in your student internship in a classroom setting, or how you might advise a parent of a middle schooler to handle the behavior shown in the videos, and email it to me or upload it in Google Classroom. So I'll have a section in your Google Classroom where you can discuss this. So that's the only two differences between Psych and Careers of Children for this week is the videos. So stay tuned because next up I'm going to be discussing Tiger King and psychoanalysis behind that. So if you have any suggestions for next week's psychoanalytic psychoanalytics about your favorite TV show or movie characters, please drop a comment in the YouTube section, YouTube comment section about who you want me to psychoanalyze. I do know that Maya left a comment about Rick and Morty. I could go on and on about Rick and Morty forever. So I can do Rick and Morty, but I'm always open to other suggestions too. So thanks.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of Dr. Marple's Child Development and Psychoanalysis of your favorite TV show and movie characters. This week, Tiger King. First up, we have Joe Exotic. Let me get out my handy-dandy cell phone notes. How to unpack this? So, Joe is your classic narcissist. His narcissism probably stemmed from the fact that his parents rejected his coming out to them as a gay man, and he made it his life mission to be as over the top as possible so he would seem accepted and loved, to fulfill the love and acceptance he craved and never received from his first caregivers, his parents. And it's not that Joe really cared about the love and attention he got from his groupie followers, because all he wanted was that from his parents. And that's why people were expendable to him. People were merely characters in his show, and the show being his life, not the show of his weird country songs and the YouTube TV and all of that. And he really didn't care how he treated people in his life so long as they made him look good. People who are narcissistic are people who believe they are better than everyone else, even when they've done nothing to earn it. They live in a fantasy world, and when something threatens it, they are defensive and angry. They need constant praise and admiration. They exploit others without guilt. You tell me if Joe is a narcissist. Perfect example is at Joe's husband's funeral, when Joe takes the stage to sing his own country song. I mean, if that's not a narcissist, I don't know what is. He takes the opportunity at his own husband's funeral to basically make this grandiose display of himself when the husband's mother is sitting there and she's kind of appalled because Joe has taken this opportunity to basically, applaud himself and make a spectacle of himself and not, the husband who has passed away. And it really should be a time of mourning of the husband and not of Joe's sort of celebrity. And moving on to Carol Baskin. By virtue of being in the same documentary as Joe Exotic, Carol has opened herself up to criticism and deep diving into her past, as the public will do. And in the past, you'll see that Carol is quite a hypocrite. Okay, she wants to preach now about animal rights, but yet she once did what Joe was doing. Now, granted, she was extremely young when she met her husband, and she may not have known that what she was doing was wrong with these tiger cubs. Now, does that mean a tiger can't learn new tricks? Of course not. Now, however, Carol is as sanctimonious as she is fond of animal prints. Now, if you don't know what sanctimonious is, you might want to go ask Miss Secca or one of your English teachers, but you can also look it up online or on your handy-dandy phone. She's quick to judge those that did as she did, and she once lived, as the term goes, in a glass house, and so she shouldn't throw stones. And in the Bible, don't judge it, lest you shall be judged. She's self-important. She sees herself as some kind of tiger savior. She's not the answer because waltzing into a courtroom decked out in a leopard print, pants and tiger striped scarf screams, "I'm a crazy cat lady, so please don't take me seriously." Okay. Now, did she kill her husband? Well, she certainly isn't pulling out all the stops to find him, now is she? And she certainly knows a lot about what triggers a big cat's senses, but, who knows? And then, there's Jeff Lowe, or whatever his name is, con artist of all con artists, the guy who's perpetually living as if he's, some 27-year-old tribal tattoo bearing, Harley Davidson riding guy who's dating some really young, beautiful woman, pregnant with his child, and he insists on picking the nanny, so he probably can do unspeakable things with her and cheat on his wife. This guy probably has never earned a dime in his entire life. He probably has earned everything that he has off the back of other people. He really should be in jail. I'm not understanding why he isn't, for all the schemes that he does. You know, we talk a lot about Joe Exotic being a narcissist, but this guy probably also is as well, and that's my feeling on the subject also. So, if you would like to talk about other subjects as well that you have some ideas about, please leave them in the comments section. I can also talk about Rick and Morty next week. Rick and Morty has a lot of really interesting characters as well. Tiger King is, there's just so much there. There's just so much to work with, just like Love is Blind. You know, and unfortunately for Carol Baskin, I think, you know, she's just one of these people that's very eccentric. And she may not have killed her husband, but she certainly didn't really care when he died, huh? Right? So it really does make it seem as if she did. And the relationship she has with her current husband is kind of weird, too. So anyway, I miss all of you, and I hope that you're doing okay, and I hope that your families are safe and healthy, and that you're all taking care of yourselves, and I hope to see you all, I guess not soon, but, you know, sometime in the nearer future. Anyway, please keep doing your work. Psych, you're doing a really awesome job. Careers of Children, come on, like, hello, pick up the pace a little bit. You know, I'm sorry to say, but Psych's kind of winning a little bit here, all right? Anyway, have a good week. All right, bye.